Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 13 of the Gym Tang 30-day challenge. Uh, I think today was about making your stuff into science or trying to get like a good hook, getting optimizing for algorithm. Oh, amazing Flash. I don't really want to do that just because again, I already talked about it yesterday, but this whole thing was kind of about making a community for myself. It's like when you curate friends and you know, maybe I'm a really harsh and judgy individual, but why would I want to spend time with people that I don't want to be friends with? That doesn't mean be mean to people. That does mean though that you should select carefully who you actually want to invest time into. Like, I would rather have a few really good friends and have a lot of acquaintances. And it's still nice to fill up the time with people. Right? I know a lot of people, and it's nice to have them in my corner if I ever want to go out and get food, or if you want to have an outing, or if you're in college, you might go out to party and you have like a whole crew of people that help and support you. Like that is enjoyable. And however, that doesn't mean I'm like close with every single one, right? There's like maybe a select few that you might want to open up to, or only certain individuals that you would, go out for a whole day with, or go on a day trip, or plan a vacation with. So it is really that balance of you are a person with limited resources. You have a limited amount of time, and you cannot do everything at once, right? You only have 24 hours in the day. Hopefully, you're spending 7 to 8 of those sleeping, and the rest of that time you have prep, you have personal things that you need to tend to. Like, it's great to spend time with people, maybe even help people if you have the available resources, the extra time, all that good stuff. But that doesn't mean that you can do it all the time, right? You always have to put yourself first. People are so insistent on being selfless and supporting other people, and I don't think that you can get anywhere alone. This is a very common idea that humans are better as a group. That okay, one person's really good at making the corn, and then another person actually can make it into like bread or cornmeal, and either of them alone can't really feed themselves, but together I guess the corn guy can feed themselves, but together they are better because one person gets, better tasting food and the other person actually gets the ingredients for the food, right? We have farmers. So that is to say that humanity, society, however you want to refer to it, works better in groups with like multiple people. So it's nice to have that crew, those individuals that you really value, that you really esteem, that are uniquely yours. But that also doesn't mean that you can just willy-nilly through life and you can't have anybody at all by your side, right? You need people. Generally speaking, people need people. So, fun stuff. But bottom line is, I went on a little tangent, that I'm going to go out with friends this weekend, which is exciting. And all my family's away. We're like moving in between college and post-grad life, all that good stuff. So there's a lot of moving pieces at play. And this is the first proper day off that I've had since my first 3 weeks of summer. After the first, I was still working, but not as much. And I basically started working almost full time right at the start of June. So it has been a minute. It is currently July 19th, where I've had some time off, and I have been enjoying it. That meant sleeping in. That meant making a video at a normal time. That meant exercising like twice, actually being able to do what I want, trying to book an outing with friends in which I wasn't just filling out my weekend. Like, it is nice to just be free. And I'll have another weekend, sorry, not another weekend, a day out tomorrow. I'll be going down to my college area. Don't know if I'm ready to reveal that. And hanging out with some people from college who I have not seen since we left after finals. So that is exciting stuff. Much stuff to look forward to for me. I'll be making a little bit of backlog. It's not backlog. I'll be adding a little bit for these videos, right? So I don't want to miss a day. I might miss a check-in. Hopefully I don't. But I'll be coming back on Monday to post more stuff. But the bottom line is, I need to stop saying that filler word. That I am doing well. And the challenge is going great. And I don't want to optimize for algorithm. Wow, this whole point was about curating community, right? It's like, okay, I don't necessarily want to be famous and have a bunch of people listen to me rant and talk, but I do want to hopefully have someone out there who actually genuinely enjoys my content, maybe gains something out of it, and feels like they belong, right? Because I probably don't have views that are going to line with every single person that ever existed. I don't think I'm super based or just inarguable. I'm not here to make an objective argument. I'm here to broaden perspectives, to increase viewpoints. And whether you disagree with me and you hate what I have to say, and that might broaden your perspective of new ways to hate on me, which is a way to grow, or you actually like my content and you want to keep listening for whatever reason, right? Some people all get optimized for content that they have to watch. Other people just really enjoy the content that they see, all that good stuff. There's all sorts of content out there. The bottom line is, if there are going to be people engaging with my content, I would prefer they engage with it because they want to. That it's an intentional process, that you choose to engage with the content. You take control of your quote unquote algorithm, even though the only way that you're going to discover this channel is by the algorithm pushing it to you. And that you keep coming back because it's stuff that makes you happy, that you enjoy for so many reasons. Video essays like this gave me that sense of belonging to not only help myself think about how my future and how to get through college, but also just general life stuff. It's nice to hear about people's life and lived experiences, and it's something that I really didn't have access to until I went to college and just started meeting and talking to people. So I do think it's nice to just hear about life and people's lived experiences, and whether it's good or bad, you can always learn something, and it's nice. Just have a conversation. I don't know. I like talking to people. Okay. That's about it. Start making more videos, and have a great day. Bye bye.